We very much consider them, we have vendor partners, we very much consider Crif a partner because we don't achieve our level of success without them, and I think we do the same for our side of the business as well. On the Crif Select side, it's really, it became a point of economies of scale for us. So we're always trying to control cost, and they've helped us do that very steadily and very easily. They've been a great partner. We've expanded not only our dealer presence, but also our ability to serve more members in our 22 county area through partnering with Crif Select. Also the functionality, it's very easy, tied into Dealer Track and Route 1, so it's an easy access point to service our dealers. And then on the user end side, it's very clear, concise, so our underwriters, our loan funding teams have a platform that, again, creates a lot of efficiencies for us as we fund and service our dealers and members. One thing they've been able to help us do is to really get out and get entrenched in the dealer market. So we have an excellent dealer rep that represents ViStar program, along with our indirect lending business development manager. So we kind of partner to take care of our dealers, build those relationships, keep them constant, keep them consistent so the dealers know we're there and we're always willing to help. So that's been an exponential factor in helping us control cost. Again, still talking about those economies of scale. Full-time employees are expensive, and so our partnership with Crif helps us to control cost. We do. One of our biggest would be on the indirect side. So when I came into the credit union about 10 years ago, we were primarily known as kind of the A lender, if you will. And so we partnered with Crif to kind of become that full spectrum lender within our auto lending space. We are generally the #1 used car lender in the Jacksonville market, or just in our market in general, and usually in the top 5 in new auto lending institutions. So they've helped us to do that. Again, that consistent messaging with the dealer rep, with our staff, getting out consistently and kind of conveying that message that we're there to serve all spectrums for our dealer. Crif, we've had a partnership with Crif for the better part of 15 years now, and so they were the partner of choice when I came into the credit union. We're obviously always constantly looking at our partnerships and seeing who's providing the latest and greatest technology. We've benchmarked Crif against others in the past, and Crif has just been the choice for us for a number of reasons. They're easy to do business with, they're cost efficient. They're a great partner when it comes to how can we tweak and modify the system so that it suits our needs as we service our membership and dealers. They're a great business partner. It's you call and they kind of drop what they're doing to assist, and if they can't do it right then, they will give you a reasonable time frame of when they may be able to have that project or that information back to our group so that we can continually make those decisions and make those kind of adjustments on the fly, if you will, in our environment. I would go back to economies of scale. So in our shop, we're a fairly large credit union, just under $7 billion, so we have some expertise in our lending shop. I know a lot of credit unions don't have that advantage, and so their industry knowledge is probably far greater than any other vendor we've looked at, especially some of their competitors. They're just, I would say they're kind of the zenith of the indirect lending world when it comes to a partnership where you may not have that expertise on your own staff. We do. We have a specific dealer rep that only represents the ViStar product. Again, we have a fairly large geographical territory, all the way down from Jacksonville, Florida, down through Central Florida. So it encompasses 22 counties. We have about 240 dealers currently. So it's a constant struggle to get out and mingle and entertain, and again, keep those loyalties, build those relationships. Crif's been very accommodating when it comes to that aspect of the business. Yes, I would say Crif is, I would consider them a one-stop shop. And then depending on your individual needs as a credit union, they are very flexible in how they support and integrate with your team. They've been a great partner from that perspective, because we really like to do our own underwriting in our shop. And so we probably have much more knowledge and expertise than the average credit union when it comes to indirect. Indirect lending is a relatively new space for most credit unions, and we've been in it for a number of years.